to another video, guys. I'm Kings, and today we got some very long time coming goodies for the truck, for the Cummins. And yeah, so the first half of this video I was at work, so my dad took over. So I just got home. Let's go see what they're up to. So cut to the clip of what we got, and I'll see you guys when I get out there.
Okay, everybody. We've all been waiting patiently for this day, and it's finally here. About to do some upgrades on this second gen, and just going to show you what we're going to be installing. ARP. Head studs. Bolt and head stud kit. We're just going to do one at a time, and hopefully everything goes well with that. The head gasket, got to protect it. We have our 3-piece exhaust manifold from ATS. We ordered this, we got this directly from ATS. It's a nice piece, going to flow better, keep the EGTs under control. It also came with, oh no, it didn't come with this. This kit here, nice kit they provided us. Little hardware kit, gaskets, etc. I also ordered this here. This is from Fleece. It's like a ARP exhaust stud kit. Real nice, 12-point stainless steel. So the only reason why I'm changing those is because the stock bolts, probably went through a lot of heat, and I don't want to take a chance of one breaking. So we're going to go with these. Then we have our, I think this is a HX40 downpipe. Four-inch. This also came with a band, new studs. Mount the turbo. And here's what we've been waiting for. This is the Aurora 3000. Very nice turbo. The exhaust side is way bigger than the stock one. Yes, look at the size of that exducer. So, can't wait to feel and see this thing perform. Okay, I ran out of space on my phone, but we're back. So, as I was saying, yeah, bigger exducer side. We're trying to keep those EGTs under control. And, yeah, all in all, for the money, it's a good quality turbo. I did a lot of reading up on this, and the thing I like the most about it, got a 3-year warranty, 3-year, 150,000 mile warranty on this thing. So yeah, we're gonna hammer on this and see what kind of power she makes. And that's it. Yeah. Also, the inducer side, I believe, is a 58 millimeter. Ported and polished, and I think the exducer might be a 68 or a 72. I'm not 100% on it, but yeah, so that's where we're at today. We're gonna, hopefully it stops raining, we're gonna start the tear down and start the install. So we'll get back to you later.
We got the stock turbo out. Big difference looking at it out of the truck now compared to the new one. Big difference. And factory exhaust manifold, intercooler pipe. Yeah, the turbo out of the truck, you can actually see there's a big difference. Big difference from the new one.
Oh yeah, when it's out, right?
Yeah, when it's out, you can tell.
Yeah, you could record. I got the whole exhaust in the garage.
Oh, you put it.
What I want you to do.
Oh, the whole exhaust pipe under the car.
I took everything out.
Oh shit.
It was easy.
Yeah, it was just some hangers, right?
The rear hangers were the only pain in the ass, and the sleeve that fell out on you and whoever that night on Woodhaven.
Oh, when I was doing the launches.
I don't remember. You called me and you were like, "Yo, it came out." I connected it and had to nut it back up.
Oh
Like
yeah. Oh yeah.
So take the downpipe inside and size it up to the one.
Size it up to the one.
Yeah, and we gotta see what we gotta
To the
do.
one?
Maybe we could just bring it to Tesh and we could weld it. Yeah, I had to separate it in two pieces, and I was able to finish the whole thing out.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, the hanger bracket goes through the trans mount.
Yeah.
On the side.
Right now we're adjusting. We're checking the valve lash to make sure.
Yeah, we're just making sure we're at TDC.
Because next step is head studs.
You sending Grandpa pictures?
So we got the rocker arms and everything out, push rods, everything out of the way, labeled. For tomorrow we can do the head studs on here, so that'll be the next thing. After the head studs, we can put everything back together. Alright guys, so this is the side-by-side comparison of the new turbo and the stock turbo. So as you can see, the exhaust side is significantly bigger. So this is where they fucked up on these trucks, making this so small, and this is why this one's so much better. As you can see, this one don't have a blow-off valve. The factory one does. That's because this one's got the thrust bearing inside, so you're not going to spin a bearing on the turbo. That's the
Ported and polished and sir.
Yep. Got the new all that. So you can see it says ATS on one of the fins. Pretty cool detail. And as you can see, this is
way bigger here.
Yeah, more air, because this is the factory whole set turbo that they came with. As you can see how thin it is, and this is just so much thicker. This is all the same. This bolts up straight to factory. This right here is that's the same, right? That's the same size. Yeah. So the only difference is this one's ported, polished. You said this one's got 6 blades, right?
I'm counting them now. Oh no, 7. They're both 7.
Okay, so they're both 7 blades, but I don't know. This turbine looks a little bigger though. You think that's because this one's ported, so it could be a little bigger?
I think so.
Because that turbine looks, and
it's billet.
Yep. Definitely a no-brainer upgrade if you don't want to go crazy turbo setup and have to do, build a head, valve springs, all that. You just get yourself some head studs, some upgraded injectors, and one of these bad boys, and definitely wake up the truck a lot more.
Instant boost.
But first things first, with any of these trucks, before you do any of this goodies, make sure you get a built transmission.
Absolutely.
So, well, we'll catch you guys tomorrow with doing the head studs.
That's tomorrow's project.
So, we have a few in right now.
We got 16 in.
A few head studs in, and we're gonna show you how to install them.
Yeah.
So,
that's what's left. On number 17 right here. 18 mil. Crack it loose.
this is how to do head studs without removing the head.
Without removing the head.
Just do one at a time.
Sometimes there's some crud on there.
This is the chart that comes with the kit, the ARP kit. The chart.
Yep, that's it. That's
shows you which one to do each
shows
time.
you everything.
You always start from the middle out.
One at a time. torque specs, the whole nine. Just gonna clean the hole out. They do tell you to chase it with a tap.
No,
I haven't had any problems yet. Yeah, just to clean them. Give me a short one. Yeah. There's only 2 long left. The rest are short. I need a short one.
Oh, these? Yeah. So
that's a long one.
Oh, so you want one of these? Okay.
Yeah. So they give you the ARP lube, and I already pre-did mine instead of doing them one at a time. But basically, you want to keep the bottom of the washer clean surface. Throw the assembly lube on the threads, the top of the washer, and the top hat of the nut. And I just thread it down. I leave a little bit of space. And this is a 5mm Allen. So we're gonna run it down. Throw a little oil on them threads. The bottom that goes into the block's coarse thread. Up top is fine thread. Okay, baby. We're gonna run it down. Run it down till you bottom it out. You'll feel it bottom out. All right there. That's bottomed out, and then you back it off about 1/4 to 1/8 of a turn. Just crack it. That's it. You don't want it to bottom out on the block. Run this down by hand. Then I take my wrench, slip it over, hold it, because while you're tightening it, that stud can move and you won't know it, and you'll be bottomed out on the block, which is what you don't want. Okay, let that sit for a minute. Set up our torque wrench. According to their instructions, they want here 40, then 80, then 125. But since I hit it with the wrench, that's about 40. So, because I've been putting it on 40, and then I hit it and it's already clicking, so I already know I'm there. So I just do 80 and 125.
So, bro, I'm guessing the long ones are all in the middle and the short ones are on the outside?
Long ones are on the outside of the block.
Oh, okay.
Short ones are all in
short, okay.
So what you want to do, from what the video that I watched, the guy, he lets the bolt basically stretch. So take your time torquing it. That's why I say you wait a minute or so. All right. So we're set to 80. Get a little taller here. .14. Now we go to 125. Let that stretch, let it sit for a minute.
Those back ones must have been a bitch.
Haven't got back there yet.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Those are the back ones I'm talking about.
This is a laborious job, man. My knees are killing me. If you want to be a good Cummins mechanic and not be in pain, you better be 6'4" or better. You could lean over.
Or just get a topside creeper.
Topside creeper, yeah, right. All right, so we're gonna finish this off. 125, here we go. I like the double click. And that's it. Number 17 done.
So we got a few more left, and we'll pick up the camera when we're done getting them all torqued down. So we just put the rocker arms and the bridges and the push rods back in. We also deleted the AC. As you can see, there's no AC condenser in the front now. It's just all intercooler. And drained the oil. And yeah, we're about to torque down the rocker arms and do the valve flash. Got the AutoZone, rented the torque wrench. And yeah, so almost there. After that, we just gotta do exhaust studs, exhaust manifold, turbo, and should be good. So we're torquing down the rocker arms right now. What's the specs?
27 foot-pounds, but we're doing 30. We're gonna have to go back in here again after a couple of heat cycles.
Yeah, you gotta retorque down the
yeah, the head studs.
The head studs. Check the valve flash.
Got it.
Remember what the valve flash is supposed to be?
10 thousandths on the intake, 20 thousandths on the exhaust. Just give me a short 10 on that cart. On the top. Yeah, that's enough. I already bought it out.
And when you're putting these back on, make sure this little dimple right here on the bridges is facing the exhaust side. The new exhaust manifold. And you got the new head studs, the exhaust studs, my fault. And then
they're ARP style, made by Fleece, stainless.
See, slide it on.
That's it. Let's see how she goes on.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Just gotta come down a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you move that? There you go.
Needs a little persuading, I guess, huh? Oh.
Looks like you gotta get like all of them in one shot. That's the thing.
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, Jesus. Right there.
You might have to do what they said and heat it up and they get it to expand.
Yeah. Might have to. Or a block of wood and a hammer, mallet. Oh, come on.
So we tried heating it because theoretically, since it's a 3-piece manifold, once you heat it, it should expand. So we did that, and now we're just gonna give it some persuasion. Looks like it's working now. There you go.
I think we're in.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, we are.
Gotta tighten the sheet down.
Exceeded.
Those lines are out of the way for the turbo.
Which lines?
These lines.
Yeah.
So we got it on. And right now we're torquing it down to 40 foot-pounds. The exhaust studs. So for that hose back there, you got to make a bracket. So
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I'm gonna try to go off of whatever that is right here and make a bracket for it. So we got it mounted in, and right now the valve cover is off because the head studs sit too high, so I gotta trim the valve cover a little bit so it can fit. So still gotta test that. I'm trimming it, but while I was doing that, we got the turbo mounted in, so almost there. So everything's hooked up, everything's put back together. It's gonna be the first cold start. Rattling. First ride with the new turbo. It does sound like it spools more at lower RPMs.
It's gonna.
That's what it sounds like.
It's supposed to be real nimble and spool up real quick. And I'm not even in tune
Yeah, you just
one right now.
until we retorque the head studs. You don't really wanna.
Go through a couple of heat cycles. That's
Yeah. It's probably gonna be cooler too since we deleted the AC.
I want to see how my EGTs are on the highway cruising, you know?
Yeah. I heard that one. That was the blow off.
That's what you're waiting for.
Yeah.
And my programmer
Yeah.
might have to reflash my program. I think that's my rear brakes now.
I was gonna say. I can smell brakes. I was just about to say, next stop, Rimbo's.
Nah, I need rear pads.
Yeah, for diesels, that's why.
Burn off.
Yeah. The turbo's definitely louder though, because I can hear you when you were on Rockaway. I can hear you from the house.
Oh, you did?
I heard the blow off from the house.
Oh, alright.
Well, if you ever wanted to know what a Aurora 3000 turbo sounds like, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I smell brake.
Alright guys, that's it for this one, and sorry, the lighting's shit. There you go. right there. Yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions about the new turbo kit and everything, leave it down in the comments below. I'll make sure I'll get to them. So catch you on the next one. I'm out.
Spinning like gaga, walk on the roof, smell like Zaza. Why they some imposters? I get money, that's on my roster. Shmuddy, like gra gra, boy, you can get pop pop.